Again, I'm a voyeur, so I love it. I'll watch it.
It was definitely
sideshows that would come in and stuff. Do you still do those?
Or yes. Like this?
Oh, and the butterflies, before you get on, you're waiting in line.
Certified free, 7 days a week.
Yo, what up, body shoppers? It's Chelsea Mino here with
Anne
and Zoe.
Oh, yay. Is that it?
Yes.
That's all we get? Just the two of you? So for those of you watching, Mary Lou is not going to be on tonight. She flew out this morning to be with family. No emergencies or anything, just some family commitments. So she could not be here tonight. So we were hopeful that maybe she could come in remotely, but that did not happen. So you get to look at my not so beautiful face for an hour or not. It's up to you. What's up, Bill and Lisa? How are you guys? What's up, Jason? Zoe.
Hey.
We got both Zoes on tonight.
So, Jason, are you okay? You've indicated that you were almost got hit by a car this morning.
Yes, please do tell.
What's up, Brad? Murdoch, what's up?
Hey.
While we wait for Jason. Oh, what's up, Don? How you doing? I feel naughty that we haven't been on for 2 weeks. It was kind of weird.
Hi, John. How are you?
I'm
sure.
John, what's going on?
It scared the poop out of you?
That sounds like it could be messy. What's up, Russ? How you doing, buddy? Well, it looks like we're filling in pretty good here. So I'm not going to talk about the cruise tonight because, number one, Mary Lou is not here, and it wouldn't be fair to not get her feedback. But the only thing I'm going to say is we had a wonderful time thanks to Claudia and Pepe from Luxury Lifestyle Vacations. They do a wonderful job putting these events together, and Mary Lou and I are very grateful for having done it. That's all I'm going to say because we have other important things to talk about tonight. Right, Ann?
Yes.
So, what's up, Big John? How you doing? Since the onus of the club squares falling on my shoulders, it's important to acknowledge that all clubs, including the Body Shop, experience situations or scenarios that involve members and non-consensual things. And, we are not immune to that. And we're not going to get into specifics about what happened, but suffice to say that a consent violation happened, and we are handling it. That being said, we want to talk about some of the things that we plan on doing, some of the things that we're going to implement right away, and some things that we're talking about doing potentially. But your feedback is important also. We got a lot of old school people coming in. We got Howard, we got the Merce Sausage, Frankie's back, Bob, Devin, Lucky. Wow, lots of old people tonight. Good to see everybody. And I think we should do this every other week instead of every weekend. What do you think? Hello?
Hello?
I'm sorry. There was a question in the studio.
Yeah.
Okay. I said, what do you think about us doing the show every other week?
Instead of weekly?
Mm-hmm.
I'm game for whatever.
I don't know.
Hi, Bob.
Bob says hi.
I think that we are missed when we're not here, and that, Hump Day is rough for a lot of people with vanilla life and whatnot. And, it's nice to have an outlet.
I agree. I mean, I enjoy this. I just felt really naughty for the last 2 weeks. Actually, here's a funny story. So I know I made a post last week in the news feed that, or on the Facebook news feed, that we were trying to upload a video, but we weren't unsuccessful. I did manage to get it downloaded finally. So maybe at some point I'll upload it, but
That's great.
we'll talk about it another time. So, but anyway, excuse me.
Hi, Zoe.
Hi,
Oh,
Zoe.
wow. Oh, I see what's going on. They're all together at a watch party. Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Wait, so does that mean we have 2 couch crews?
Well, we have a couch crew, but we don't know what the other crew has decided to name themselves.
Okay.
Can I suggest watchdogs?
Oh, the watchdogs. I kind of like that. The couch crew and the watchdogs. Next thing you know, there'll be another couch crew, and there'll be rivalry watchers.
West Side Story Body Shop Edition.
West Side Story. Nice. All right. Well, I think we need to get back to the consent stuff, because this is important, and we take it very seriously. So last few days we have spent going over certain club policies and how things are being handled currently, or how they were being handled, and how they're going to be handled moving forward. And I don't know if Anne wants to talk a little bit more about that first, or if you want me to start.
Well, you're going to see a few changes at the club, and it's for your protection. We're trying to create a very safe environment, and some rules get tightened up. We've talked about how drunk isn't sexy. It's written in our signage and whatnot. It's in the emails to you guys, but we're going to start really keeping an eye out for that. So we want you to come here and have a good time, but not become so intoxicated you don't know what's going on, and you're not going to remember the night, because that's not fun, and you can't consent if you're intoxicated.
Right. And more to that point, I will tell you that without a doubt, 100%, if somebody appears to be intoxicated or under the influence of something, or at least unable to give consent in some way, shape, or form, they will not be permitted into the play areas of the club. They will be off limits. So know that moving forward, that starting this weekend, if you become intoxicated, visibly intoxicated, or we think you are not going to be allowed in the play area under any circumstances. So be mindful of that when you're operating at the club.
Yeah.
We think that that's going to solve a lot of issues. And hopefully moving forward, make it a lot safer for everybody. I know for some people that's a poo-poo, like, geez, I like to party when I come out. I don't get to party all week, and that's fine. You can still do that to some degree, but you just won't be allowed into the play areas. And I don't care if you're partnered or not. I don't care if your partner is sober. If you are drunk, you will not be permitted to play in the play areas, period, under any circumstances. So I hope I'm clear enough on that. If I'm not, please say so. What do you think, Ann?
I think it's clear.
Okay. I don't know if I can carry the show by myself for the
No, you're fine.
55 minutes.
So also, in addition to that, we're also going to ask that everybody comes up to the bar for their own drinks.
Yes.
We're going to start tracking that on your wristbands. So everybody's going to have to come up. You're not going to be able to come up for somebody else. So. Yeah.
It may sound like it's being over policed, and maybe it is a little bit. But hopefully, even for those that think it's that way, they understand that it's for good reason. And the club is not willing to. I am not willing to wait until there is a life-changing tragedy for somebody before we take these things serious and make sure everybody goes home in the same condition they arrived. So that's just how it's going to be.
Yes. You're also going to see a new addition to the, in addition to the club staff, we are going to have agents from a new
Agents,
business. I don't have another word for them.
people.
People in the hallways and other parts of the club that will help you with consent. And G can tell you a little bit more about them.
So yeah, this is a part of the SSA program. We've already been talking about this. It wasn't. We're in the beta test still of this program. However, that being said, we feel it's important to have an SSA present at all events, at least one. And you're going to know it's an SSA because they're going to be wearing a bright green shirt, and it's going to say that they're an SSA on the front. On the back, it's going to mention consent. And the SSAs, along with the rest of the staff, are going to be monitoring for things like drunkenness, illicit behavior, things that don't belong. One of the things that we are going to curb or curtail completely is masturbation in the hallways. I know that some people like to do that, but we feel that doing it in the hallways is inappropriate. Doing it in people's doorways is inappropriate. There's just not enough room for people to get by while you've got, your genitals out playing with them. So they'll be watching for that, unfortunately, for now.
And also the loud conversations in the hallway. We're really going to put a stop to that. We want that to be a sexy atmosphere and loud conversations about what you're doing tomorrow with your family, or that great TV show that you watch on Tuesday nights or whatever. That's not the place for it. We have 2/3 of our club area is meant for socialization, and we just appreciate if you don't mind just taking those conversations over there.
Yeah, we certainly want people to watch and be a part of the experience, but being a part of the experience is not giving a play-by-play about what's going on in a room.
Yes.
The preference would be to keep conversations to 0, unless they involve negotiating, going into a room together, talking about it, talking in sexy ways or whatever. It needs to be a different environment, and the loud, chaotic, circus-like atmosphere is not what belongs back there.
Yeah.
So if that's your thing, this isn't your place.
Yeah.
Or at least any longer. Anyway, what else we got in?
You know how I like to change things around the club, so redecorating. Me and Sherilyn had some fun this week moving some stuff around. And
well, you've been moving stuff for a couple of weeks now, because we came back and there was stuff moved around.
Oh yeah, that was like a test, and some of that I think was accepted, and some of it was tweaked a bit.
Well, I did notice some stuff getting moved around today also.
Yes, I like moving stuff around.
I will say, as someone with a doctor fetish, amazing changes.
A doctor fetish?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Can you expand on that?
Like the idea of like a doctor fucking me and like being like, oh, this is an exam. Hot. Sexy. Come on now. Come on now.
Hey, just real quick. I'm sorry, I want to jump in here. So Sour Notes asked a question. Masturbation is the issue, though? ? So something happened with drinks. How else can we be safe and protective of getting our own drinks? So that's a great question. And I was actually talking to somebody, and this was part of the conversation. that drinks being roofied in general around the country has gone up significantly over the recent years. That I did not know. As you know, at the club, we do offer for sale lidded cups, which I can't think of another way that somebody would get a roofie into a drink or, drug into a drink with a lid on it. I'm certainly open to the idea that they could, but I think it becomes much, much more difficult to do so. So there's that. And we also invite people to bring their own cups with lids. And a lot of people do. It's not clear what else can be done other than being responsible for your own drink when it's in your hand. That's not to say that, somebody getting, dosed in a drink is their fault. I'm just saying there's a lot of other, ideas on how to protect your drinks. There are in the public areas of the club, there are cameras, and we do try to monitor when something is brought up, but you can't always catch it. Anne, do you have anything you want to add to that?
No, I think that was well said.
There are some other ideas being discussed, but we have not even fully discussed them between ourselves, so it wouldn't be fair to discuss them at this point and say that that's going to be what will be moving forward, because we don't know what that would look like yet. So, if anything. But we are having active discussions about it. The hope is that everyone understands this. Above all else, yes, we operate a business. Yes, we like to make money, but we only get there if we make sure that what we are providing is as safe as possible. And as long as we go from yesterday to today and making it safer, that's what's important. And that's what we are committed to doing. It may not always align with what you think is safe or safer or how you would want it done, but I promise you that we will listen to your ideas and we will take them into serious consideration. And that's all that we can do. Yes, Bill, I'm aware of your situation, and I just had a conversation with Ann about it yesterday, and you and I will have a conversation privately. Yeah, John. I mean, John made a comment that they really like the club, but they don't care for people being really drunk. Neither do I. I've told the story numerous times where, if I'm getting hit on by somebody who is sloppy drunk, I have literally zero interest in connecting with them for a myriad of reasons. The obvious being that person clearly can't consent to me doing anything with them. And number two, it's just not sexy.
I agree.
Can I get an amen? I honestly feel like a lot of this is redundant. I don't know. But we need to make changes. So
yes, absolutely. All of us try to put a lot of thought into how to make the club a better place in general. And, this just highlighted, brought something to our attention so we can try to look into it and now be creative and find more ways to be a better space.
Yep. Yeah, and that's the mandate. The mandate, and the staff will tell you this. We just had a meeting. Mandate number one is safety. We want to make sure that everyone goes home in the condition they arrived in.
Yes.
Poison's asking if we ever collaborate with other companies for events. Depends. It depends on the event, depends on the situation. The short answer is yes. The long answer is it depends. What is Bill saying? Well, you're doing it to better your place. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you have to. I mean, nobody is without fault. Nobody is without challenges. It doesn't matter what club you go to or what event you go to. There isn't one that you can think of that hasn't had an issue. It's whether or not things are being done about it, and hopefully to mitigate it in the future.
And I can say that G and I, care a lot about the members and take safety extremely seriously. So,
Yeah.
It hits us on a personal level as well,
Yeah, for sure. I just, I feel very strongly about this. So don't come at me with you're ruining my good time because I can't get drunk, because that is not going to be a great conversation. That I promise you.
Yeah, I agree.
So, I mean, I'll have the conversation with you.
It's not going to change the answer, though.
100% that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So, and I don't care if I lose half the business. I honestly don't.
If it means a safe environment for the ones that stay, then it's worth it.
Yep, 100%. I'd rather lose half the business than one person have a lifelong fucking tragedy.
Yeah.
So there it is. Anyway, sorry. I feel like this got super serious. I guess because it is.
It's a heavy subject, so
yeah, it is. It's not our usual Wednesday thing.
And it is a serious matter, and we are taking it seriously.
Yeah.
And now that we've communicated that,
Well, hello, Alexandra. Getting tongue-tied here. Actually, Brad, Bill says that he can vouch for Gina and care about the club. Thank you. Or the people at the club. Thank you. So can I talk about the awkward conversation I had before the live stream started?
I don't remember it, but sure, go ahead.
No, I think you had just gone in. I know that Zoe's going to remember this one.
I do remember this conversation.
Yeah, so we're on the patio just before the live stream, and I'm not mentioning any names. I'm just going to say there are several staff members here, and we got into a conversation about pooing, which really surprised me because it didn't come from me first. So, yes, we had a poo conversation before we even started.
I did miss that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Within the hour.
It's not just me.
Within the hour. It was not me either, but.
Oh, Robert just saved 20% on his car insurance by switching to Geico. And yes, Alexandra, I was extremely tongue-tied. That is quite the photo you have there of you. Aw, all the poo. Anyway.
Oh, Brad's interested in the poop.
Well,
I'd like to know the culprit of the poop. I think it's a discussion about poop. I don't think anyone pooped here.
No.
Oh, no. It wasn't that somebody pooped at the club. There was just a discussion about pooping in general at the club on the patio, but not doing it at the club on the patio.
No poo on the patio.
Yes, listen, I will straight up murder the first person that poops on the new deck. No pooping on my deck.
I think this person also just does it at their house as well. It's a very determined thing.
Frankie.
He wants to know, was the poo discussion?
Oh, we just lost Anne's audio. I feel like Bob is pushing for somebody to finish the deck. Yeah, nobody wants poop on their deck. I don't even want bird poop on the deck. Yeah, we completely lost Anne's audio. Anne, do you need help? Listen, I don't blame Carla. I don't want to clean up poop either.
Okay, am I back?
Yes. Oh, Alexandra says no more pooping in the chat.
There was a technical issue.
Oh, you're having technical difficulties?
Yes.
Did you get excited and pull the cord out?
No, it fell out of its little stand, and when I caught it, I hit the mute button.
Oh.
But I had to like put it back together before I could unmute it because that was just loud and terrible.
Mm-hmm. So I'm getting pushed hard on making the deck bigger.
I recommend getting the wall that shows the skyline shorter because I am not as tall as you and I want to see the skyline.
But then it wouldn't be a privacy fence.
True.
Well, you know what you could do? We could build like a little platform in like the corner, so if somebody wants to stand up on there and look over the fence, they can look at the skyline.
A viewing deck, if you will.
Yeah, you can climb up on my deck and watch the skyline.
Party on the roof.
Viewing deck of the frog pond too.
Oh yeah, the frog pond. Yum.
Most important feature about the body shop, in my opinion. We have a frog pond.
Listening to the frogs mating in the pond.
They are lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was on the roof on Sunday fixing roof leaks. Yeah.
Yes. We had
and why don't you talk about the raining inside the club on Saturday night?
Oh my goodness. So one of the staff members came over and like walked me to the bar, and I went to the bar and I couldn't find them. But then they came rushing over and they were like, you have to come. It's like leaking. And I was like, oh, okay. So I walk over and you can't see anything. And then I walk over and it is just pouring like in a steady stream from the ceiling. And I was like, oh no. But it was a big storm, so
it was. I found the hole. It was significant. The roof literally tore.
Yes.
So
like someone went up there and like knifed it.
I bet you there was Devin up there. No Flex Seal. Fuck that shit. I tried it. It doesn't work. Hey, thanks, Alexander. Thanks for jumping in. Sorry we didn't get super kinky freaky tonight, but that'll be later.
Bill says we need binoculars for you, Zoe, like they have on Mount Washington.
Yes, I am a
Oh, there you go. Listen, if somebody finds one of those things and they can buy it really, really, really cheap and it works, I will literally mount it on the deck and then you can stand on it and it'll just be high enough to look over the fence.
Oh, and Amity Treasure says they will never climb on the roof. Not them.
I'm begging. I'm pleading. I'm on my hands and knees praying right now.
Did you say you're poo-raying?
I'm praying.
Oh, praying. Bird poo is going to... Turtle says bird poo will seal it.
I'll let it slide too this time. Alexandra. Is that considered flirting? What'd you say?
A little.
A little?
Wow. Very interesting you say that.
So Bob Panda says that he's seen a guy almost get hit by a car this morning, and it was he found it quite amusing. Which G is laughing so hard because someone earlier in chat said that they almost got hit by a car this morning.
Oh, fuck my life. Wow. That was funny. What?
And Zoe wants to change the subject to the amount of homeless people in Pittsburgh lately.
I have not, but it's funny you've mentioned that. We were talking about doing the social Sunday, Anne.
Yes.
Were you there for that conversation?
Yes.
Okay. I had thoughts. What if we did it for like homeless queer people on like one Sunday a month, like do food and stuff like that.
We could do it for Proud Haven.
What's that?
Sherilyn's chiming in about something.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. They're going to come over and join the
I'm coming over.
Uh-oh.
If we do that, I would love to work with Proud Haven. I know some of the people over there. They work with homeless queer youth.
Really?
So there's not a lot we can legally do for homeless queer youth, unfortunately, because they're minors. So it's issues of housing them. So it's people who are around legal age, but finding people who've been displaced. I know I helped get them a refrigerator a couple years ago. They do a lot of good work over there.
Okay. What is the name of it again? I'm sorry.
Proud Haven.
Proud Haven. Okay. Well, maybe we could do it as a fundraiser.
I know I've helped them to if anyone ever has personal care items, especially in the winter, the most requested items for homeless people are socks. So I know they do a drive around wintertime for socks and scarves and things of that nature.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
We broke
Sorry,
the
I was just
microphone. Hold on.
What?
I didn't do it.
What is going on out there?
A lot.
A lot.
Is Joe still out there too?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God. I am literally in this office by myself and there's 4 of them in the room next to me and it sounds like pure chaos going on.
Well, they took the microphone off my desk, which knocked my soda over. It was quite the commotion.
Oh my gosh.
We're good now.
It's fine now. Yeah, everything's all good. It was just a little spill because it was a little mini can of Coke.
Oh, did you see that, Sherilyn, that Bob, Zoe, Brian, and Brad are all going to the Ren Fair on Saturday?
I will be there. You can tip me.
Preferably $100 bills.
Yes.
I mean, to clarify, you could tip her at the club as well.
That's something I've been pitching to them. I would love to do Run Fair night. I see so many of you there, and I know how much your costumes cost, and it's such a pain we only get to wear them once a year. So I'd love to do a fantasy like dragons and dungeons night. We'll reverse it.
No, it's dildos and dragons.
Dildos and dragons. Love it.
How about dragging my dicks?
Love it. I also want to do pirate night.
Yes. Yes. I think we have Pirate Night written down, don't we?
Yay!
Devin says a D&D night also. Yes.
I want to call it booty.
Oh, you mean the Pirate Night?
Yeah.
What are we going to call the Dragon Dicks night?
D&D night.
I don't know.
Oh, we got more chiming in on the D&D front.
Dexterity maxed out.
Nat 20 stamina.
Oh, I like that.
Nat 20
Listen.
stamina.
Chaotic
Y'all know what I
neutral.
mean.
I don't know what character has the least amount of stamina, but that will be me.
So Brad says a suggestion is surrender the booty for the pirate night.
Listen, I literally have a flyer made up with that. We've already done that.
I wanted to call it.
You gotta come correct, son. What is going on in there?
A lot.
Open the door.
The party doesn't start till you walk in, though,
No,
Gian.
that
You
will
know
echo
that.
Hold on.
so badly.
Is he coming in?
No, he's peeking through the curtain.
I so wish I had a camera on these folks right now.
We were so close to the party, guys.
Joe's hiding now.
Sleep.
Listen, after what I saw, I don't blame Joe. I would be hiding. I'm glad I'm in here right now. And the door is locked, thank goodness.
He's scared of 3 ladies behind a desk.
Oh, sweet George Brown.
Oh, look, a spam bot.
Yay, look at that. Big dummies. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry that we got interrupted that way. They will find a girl for you. If any of you click on that, I'm going to slap the shit out of you. Watch. Oh, watch. I'll get banned for saying that. Whoops. Sorry. I'm not slapping the shit out of anybody. Brad, we've got a bot. We had a bot.
Yeah. The Arnold Schwarzenegger themed event. Kill the bots.
Oh, Bob says he has a joke. Let's all prepare for this belly buster. Howard, strike him down. Let's go, Bob. Let's go. Lord of the Dongs. Ooh, I kind of like that.
Bob's chickening out of his joke.
Oh my god, I got it. Instead of Mordor, it's more horror.
This is what a brainstorming session's like with
There
us.
and back again.
This is true. I mean,
Only normally I take notes, and I haven't taken notes, but we have this on recording, so.
oh, did you see Russ's comment there?
Terminator Rise of the fucking machine.
I love that. I love that. That is amazing.
Terminator. We could do that.
All right, so Bob's joke is, what can a woman put behind her ears to make her beautiful?
Come on. Really? Is this third grade? Her ankles.
Yes, Howie, somebody broke both of the Sibian remotes. Not like it's the
Dirty
same
bastards.
person. Well, we don't know if it's the same person, but it wasn't at the same time. They were
I
separate.
bet you it is. I bet you it's the same person. They just don't like the Sibian.
It's not me.
Bob
wait a
says her
minute.
ankles.
Wait a minute. And
Wait, what?
I don't think we thought this through.
What?
Who is the one person that would hate the Sibian?
Don't look at me like that.
No, it's fine.
I mean, this is like the scene from Backdraft, you know, where the guy's like, who doesn't like fire?
I was in Mexico when the first one broke. I don't want to hear about it.
Oh, listen, Sherilyn, you were like MacGyver. I've seen you MacGyver some shit, and I have no doubt that you figured out a way to sabotage that remotely.
She JFK'd the Sibian.
Yes.
She JFK'd the Sibian. Oh my god, guys.
Yeah, Howard,
Sherilyn truly is
exactly.
the CIA.
Who is the co-conspirator on the Sibian saga?
Who is
Howard.
it?
I don't know. Sherilyn just come into some serious money recently. It's not beyond her to pay somebody off to do this.
Clue Body Shop Edition.
Yes. Yes.
It was Sherilyn in the Sibian room with a hammer. I'm putting all my cards on it right now.
Bert says Sibian assassin.
Oh my god. Listen, I'm convinced there are enough people that love that Sibian that they'll figure out who did it.
Oh no, Zoe's the co-conspirator apparently.
They
They caught her, Sherilyn. Damn those pesky kids.
Oh, that's great. It is suspicious, though, that both broke in the exact same way.
No, I'm pretty sure one. Yeah, no, they're different parts of the same portion of the Sibian, if that makes sense. It's the remote, but they're different parts of the remote.
Wait, did you see Brad's comment? Every game of the Body Shop Clue ended Zoe in the glory hole room without fail. Wait, not our Zoe. Couch Crew Zoe.
Robert, all I gotta say is you can. You just gotta be brave enough.
Listen, bro. I don't care about the Sibian. If you're worried about that, you're doing it wrong.
Oh,
So,
Katie says
Bert,
it's time to get a motor bunny buck.
so we did have a conversation about this, and we have a plan.
We
so
did. Just bear with
you're
us
either
in the meantime.
yeah, you're either going to see one of those, or you're going to see 2 fixed Sibians.
Well, no, they'd see one.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. We'll talk about that another live stream. I guess we have to get them fixed first. Well, we got to see what we're going to do. So, oh wait, Bob, are you brave enough to get on a Sibian? Question for anybody in the group: Is anybody in the group been on the Sibian?
I have. The first time I ever came to the club, that was the whole reason why I wanted to come, was specifically because of the Sibian.
Really?
Yes. Like, I came here the first time because I did a photo shoot with Russ here, and then I ended up coming to a Freaky Friday. And when I looked on the website and applied, the thing I was looking forward to the most was the Sibian.
Interesting.
It was an interesting time. It was very intense. Would recommend, though.
Oh, wait a minute. Zoe is now taking responsibility for the destruction of the Sibians.
I love
No. Couch Crew Zoe. Well, how about we'll call it CCZ, Couch Crew Zoe.
You could just call them Zoe Hawkness, like their screen name on here.
Or I could do something simple like that. Thank you. Thank you very much, Anne. Appreciate that. Huh. Yeah. So Zoe Hotness says they destroyed it.
Yeah. It looks like a lot of people have used the Sibian.
Yeah. Well, how many weeks has it been gone now?
Probably like at least 3.
It's been
Maybe longer.
longer than that.
Sherilyn says longer.
Sherilyn's counting the days. Sherilyn knows how many hours it's been since she's had to clean one.
It's been at least a month because it broke when I was in New Orleans, and that was like around the 10th. So yeah, it's been like a month.
Howard knows. 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So I missed it. So I know. Let me see how many people have used it. So Devin says they have not. Bob says he has not. Howard says that Carrie has. Excuse my cough.
Bill says his
Zoe's
wife did.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a good number. Carla, let's see. Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah. It seems to be a popular machine.
It does.
So average couple is asking, what about a Sibian on a type of platform on the deck? Oh, on the deck outside, so they can sit on it and look through the binocular thing. I should have read the whole thing
In the
first.
house, yeah.
I'll pull it in the Pittsburgh room. It's the same thing.
There you go, Sherilyn. And Bob says like
Bob's
Bob
offering
says,
to
"Oh,
be
no
the
way."
Sibian until ours is fixed. That's very kind of you, Bob.
Are you going to put a Hitachi up your ass so that your dick vibrates when it's inside them?
I think they make vibrating rings, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if you want to match the power, even close to the power of the Sibian, you got to have a Hitachi. So I think Bob needs to put one up his dupa.
Well, what if you got like a fleshlight that you attach to the Sibian, like a total fleshlight?
And then how did that work?
I don't know, like the vibrations of like while also fucking it, I'm sure would probably feel nice, right?
Oh, you're saying like you fucked the Sibian, the fleshlight. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't think that would be a terrible idea. I don't know. I look really awkward with me fucking the Sibian, but
Gee, welcome to the 21st century. I don't know what you've been living in, but
Well, I've lived in 2 so far.
21st century, you're fucking robots. Come on now. Mm.
Listen, I am totally on board. Listen, I would 100%. Wait, who watches Westworld? Anybody watch Westworld?
No,
No.
Really?
no,
Sorry.
nobody over here, and Joe
Not us.
disappeared, and he doesn't watch TVs.
Okay. So Westworld is actually a remake of an older movie, but the basically the gist of it is that they create this old west town, and there are androids or robots, but they look incredibly human like. I mean, they're obviously actors, but no, so they kill them, they do terrible things to them, they have sex with them, but it's all a part of this experience. That was a long way for me to say that I would 100% have sex with an android robot.
Well, I assume that they're having human actors portray these robots.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm sure that they could be sexy enough to want to.
Oh yeah, 100% they are. I mean, there definitely are. But I'm just saying, like, I see, like, they have sex dolls, and some of them have AI built into them. Like, I would legit do that.
So you're telling me you've already come to the conclusion that you would have sex with the humanoid, like android, but you were surprised I have a doctor fetish? In my defense.
That's a fair question.
In my defense from earlier.
That's a fair question. Yes. In that light, yes, you are 100% right. I was being judgy. Actually, and I really wasn't being judgy. I was just surprised. I guess I'm always just surprised to hear what some people's fetishes are.
That's fair. That's fair.
I feel like I would just watch the documentary or something on like some of the newer technology and, essentially robot sex.
Well, Brad said that his ex laid there like a dead robot.
I mean, that's tough. That's tough. But I was gonna say, if you really think about it, a fuck machine with like dildos is very similar to a tattoo machine. So like, if you know how to build like a small tattoo machine, you could just build it in bigger scale, right?
Well, you can buy the machines now. You put the dildo on the end and it shoots back and forth.
I've seen those.
Yeah. Oh, we have a fuck saw here somewhere.
No, we do not.
Oh, wait. I think we know who destroyed the fuck saw now, too.
No,
wait a minute. Sherilyn destroyed the Sibian with the fuck saw.
Yes. The fuck saw would have to be mounted, though, in order for safety reasons, for like the club to be able to put it out. It'd be very complicated. It would end up permanently in an area, so it needs to be well thought out if we're going to go down that road. I don't think it should just get like passed around a room or anything.
Someone will lose an eye.
No doubt. No doubt.
I feel like my biggest fear with like fuck saws is like when like a guy's hitting it from the back and it like slips out and just like bends down, it hurts both parties so much. So like with like basically a jackhammer is crazy. Oh my God.
Well, so it has an adjustable trigger on it. So it's not like just on off. It's you can make it go slow or fast or somewhere between. And then you can move it around.
Intimidating. That's intimidating.
Yeah. Mary Lou won't use it on me. She's too intimidated by it. Nothing. Okay.
Sorry.
It's like crickets. Everyone's like, okay.
Well, you have 3 employees here who are not going to specifically comment on your sex life with your wife.
Fair. That is fair.
All right. So someone, hold on. We got to slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
We missed a comment. I got to find it.
Well, Just Reese came up with an idea.
Yeah, they had a name for it though, didn't they?
Yeah, Rubik's Cube party.
Yeah. So you come in wearing different colored clothing items like the sides of a Rubik's Cube and leave wearing one color.
That's interesting. So you have to wear. How many different colors are there? Is it okay? So
Yellow,
it's
red,
Maybe
blue, green,
6.
or 4. I don't know.
orange. Got to be orange too.
It's a 6-sided die.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but we also have to think of basic like things. So like
You're saying
Shirt.
simplify it.
Like you would switch a shirt with someone, a top, a bottom, a hat, socks. I don't know.
I'm not swapping socks.
Yeah, like shoes. No.
No, I'm not swapping shoes either.
So like 3 colors. Primary party.
I have to think about that. Yeah, how would we do that? Yeah, because how many? You could do.
I mean, like think of 6 clothing items you could swap with someone that you would wear at once.
Hat, scarf, gloves, pants,
Okay.
shirt, belt. I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyone? What is Bob saying? They're gonna pick me up in an hour. Yeah, pick me up out of bed. Sorry about my coughs. Yeah, but you got
Underwear.
but you're not gonna put on somebody else's socks and underwear.
Yeah, no, sorry.
I'm not.
It reminds me of the toothbrush conversation.
And we're all about consent here, so it would never be an if you have to type of thing, unless it was like, no cups out back, you can't be drunk, that type of thing.
Oh, Zoe's asking if I want to go to Club Pittsburgh tomorrow night. That's so fucking weird. I always forget about Club Pittsburgh on Thursday night. But what's weird is I don't have to go just on Thursday night. That's that's the other weird thing. Like I can only go on Thursday night, right? That's the one place I'm allowed to go any night of the week. Well, I guess not the only way, or not the only place. Yeah, we'll have to think of another way to do that. Maybe you do it like a shirt with like Velcro on it or something, like little Velcro patches or something.
Pins. Mardi Gras? Like beads?
Maybe.
Bracelets like in middle school?
How pervasive would the cheating be?
True.
You gotta think about this. Oh, Zoe says that Thursday night is the only night they like. And Howard says they like beads. Okay, well, I don't know. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to reach out to me independently about doing anything tonight, but I'm hard pressed to go out of the house tonight. I'm quite exhausted. Mary Lou decided to book a 6 a.m. flight, which meant I had to be up at 4:30 in the morning to drive her to the airport. And while I did come home and go back to sleep, it was clearly not long enough.
The only time I see 4:30 in the morning is after an event.
Right. Or Mary Lou booking a fucking
And I'm
flight at
still
6
awake.
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So, but she has her reasons for doing it, and I just have to.
Well, with
Hold
the
on.
chance of flights being canceled and everything, it's really smart to do the early morning because then you become the first priority should something happen.
Oh no, and that's 100% why she does it. I know that.
And what do they call it? Like the red eye or something? They're cheaper, so why not? Plus, there's usually more room. You can get a good seat.
That early in the morning, it's like red eye is basically like it leaves overnight. It's an overnight flight.
Those ones, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. John says they get up at 4 for work every day.
No,
Yeah,
John.
no, thank you.
I couldn't function.
No, when Mary Lou used to have to get up every single day to go to work that early, I did get up every day with her, and I would rarely go back to sleep. Murdoch asked if we've ever had a lifestyle singles mixer or something like that. The answer is yes. We used to do Mingle with a Single, and that was a single-centric event. So it was open to, I mean, all of our events are open to singles and couples, but this was primarily for people that were interested in meeting other singles, couples and other singles alike. So Bill and Lisa are both masochists. They get up at 5 every day, even though seemingly they don't have to.
It could just be one of those auto wake up, because that's where your body is just programmed to wake up, you know?
Could never be me. Could never be me. It's like a.
I mean, I have that to a degree, even on
It's
club
early.
nights. I'm up early. Wait, would you say, Zoe?
I said like not 8 p.m. I wake up at like probably like 11 to like 1 regularly.
I can't do that. No, I'll take a nap in the middle of the day.
Valid.
I can't nap.
I'm sorry to hear that, Anne. And naps are just so incredibly wonderful.
Like, I want to, but I just can't do it. I can't slow myself down enough to like nap midday.
Howard says that his auto wake up is at 8 o'clock. Bob, yes. Midday naps are necessary. No question. John J. Nolan is asking if they got turned down for membership because I'm a single male. Doubtful. Generally, if you get turned down, it's because the application was not very well written, or you didn't provide all the information, or a combination of those things.
I want to say something about that. So there's an area of the application that we as staff see, and then there's an area that is the actual profile. And what's weird to me is you guys write the most eloquent reasons to us why you want to be a member. And I really feel like I'm getting to know you. And then the information that everyone else sees is so plain and basic. It's just like, I'm down for the pound. And I really wish people would carry that over, because it gives, like, you have the verbiage, you know, like you eloquently told me why you want to be a member, and I'd like to see that expressed elsewhere. And then sometimes I'm like, who is this person? Like, you seem so into this in this section and into this in this section, and then it just seems like you're confused. So that's something I personally look at if I'm approving people, that I'm like, this is very interesting to me, the back and forth between the two, the duality of it. So
that is interesting, because I've experienced the same thing. Like, I'm reading, I'm like, oh wow, this is really good, and it's like, what are you looking for? Girls, good time,
Fun.
yes, fun.
Like-minded.
Yes,
Like-minded.
So, John J., our recommendation is to reapply. Just do it when you have more time to put some thought into it, and just send in another application. There's no harm in that.
Yeah.
It actually shows that, you know, you've like taken it seriously when you reapply with a much more thought out application. So
MK says that they filled out their app like they were putting together a resume for their dream job. They agonized over every word. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, this was actually part of our conversation today with the meeting, and I'm just going to sort of put it to you like this. You know, there are a lot of clubs like the Body Shop out there, and when I say like the Body Shop, I mean sex positive clubs. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to put together an event and invite people to come to it and drink and party and have a good time. That's not the hard part. The hard part is balancing that with also being professional and making sure that things are run in a certain way. And, you know, so part of the application process is that. And so we look for what you put in that application. Does it make sense? Does it fit into what we're really about? It isn't just coming here because you're down to pound. You're coming here for other very specific reasons, and they don't just involve having sex. In fact, if that's your expectation in coming here, is that you're going to have sex, don't bother coming here, because that's the type of person that causes problems. I'm sorry to say that out loud. I guess I said the quiet thing out loud, but that's the truth. Go to another club if that's what you're looking for. You know,
Yeah,
is it
I mean, this
possible?
is about connections and community with people, with other members. And, if there's sex involved, that's just icing on the already delicious cake.
Yeah, I mean,
A
just the
place to be
physical.
ourselves is so wonderful.
It is not really possible for every single person to come to the club and have sex here. There's 10 private rooms. We've got a couple of group play areas, and on any given night, there's 100 to 300 people here. There's no way that those many people can have sex. So for people to assume that this is a sex club and you're having sex here and everybody's having sex here, that's completely and wildly inaccurate. You know, I just had a conversation with somebody earlier who said that the last year that they've been a member of the club, that they and their partner have been members of the club, has been the best year of their life. That's why we do this.
Yeah.
That's why we do this. So anyway.
MK says that they want to be around groovy people that they can get weird with and not deal with judgmental nonsense.
Yeah,
I agree.
Word. 100%. All right, I'm off my soapbox. And what we got going on this weekend?
All right. Well, Fridays are Any Which Way But Straight event.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yes, which is very exciting. So,
I got a lot of curves.
That is our event that is geared towards, anything considered not straight play. So, not that we discourage against heteronormative interactions. You just have to be okay with everything else going on. But we hope that it's an event where, bisexual, pansexual, lesbian, gay, whichever term you're using to identify your sexuality, that, this is an event for you. And hopefully you can find a connection that would meet what you're looking for.
Yeah, and if you're adjacent to that, you don't have to be any of those things to attend. You just have to be mindful and understanding and accepting that there are people that are going to be at the event that aren't straight. So as long as you're cool with that, you're cool to come. What else we got, Ann?
John says it's just fun to watch the action, and then participate. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you're a voyeur, it's a great place to be.
MK is coming Saturday. It's going to be their second event.
Nice. What is Saturday?
Saturday is our last topless beach party. Also going to be the appearance of the foam machine, I believe.
Let's hope. Looks like the weather's cooperating. Earlier, I think yesterday, it didn't look like there was any rain coming, and then I looked today and it said rain for Friday, so I'm just hoping it stays that way and not into Saturday, because I really want to get this thing up and running.
Agreed.
We shall see. But yeah, so topless beach party. You can wear swim attire, beach attire, sandals, flip-flops. You can wear all of those things for this event. So, because that's always a question.
Yeah, MK just asked about the dress code as you were telling it.
Ah, good. Yeah, generally speaking, when you read the description of the event, no, Brad, not foam on the deck. I don't think so. I'm really contemplating, but I don't think so. But no, so if there's a deviation from the dress code or the normal dress code, yes, cargo shorts are permitted, Howard. Basically, all summer attire is permitted. It'll tell you in the description what the actual dress code is. If you're not going to dress in that, then follow the regular dress code.
Standard dress code rules apply.
Yes. So, excuse me. Well, I think that's about it, and I think we can wrap it up. Is there anything else you want to add before we do that?
I don't think I have anything. How about you, Zoe?
No.
Sure.
I'm bartending on Friday.
I'm going to be working the Ren Fair all summer. Feel free to say hi, but I am working, so please be mindful of that.
Yeah, don't be Bogart and all of Sherilyn's time at the
And
Ren
you
Fair.
can tip me. You can actually tip anyone that works at the Ren Fair. I don't think a lot of people realize that. You can tip anyone that serves you food or does games. It's not expected, but it's appreciated.
All right. That's good to know. I didn't know things like that. Although I don't really go to Ren Fairs, but you could probably do that anywhere now.
Real quick, Turtle asked if Speedos were okay. Yes, Speedos, since it is a beach themed party, would be acceptable. And it sounds like Bob is wearing a bikini.
Oh, that'd be great. Zoe Hotness wants to know if they can hug you, Sherilyn.
Absolutely, anytime.
Hugs are good.
Brad would like to give you the tip, Sherilyn.
Okay.
I didn't hear a no. Anyway.
All right, guys. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
All right, so we're going to wrap this up by saying, if you've watched this live stream for the first time and you're still interested in attending after having watched this, we hope you are. You want to visit bodyshopclubs.com, click the Apply Now button, fill out the application. You just heard Sherilyn talk about it. If you didn't, if you're just watching from this point, rewind about 2 minutes and listen to Sherilyn talk about it. Fill out your application, wait for an approval. Once you're approved, you'll be able to attend events. You'll be able to log into your account online, and you'll be able to connect with other Body Shop members. If you need more professional help, you can visit a board-certified sexologist who also happens to be my wife, who is not here on the live stream tonight, but you can go to marylouandyou.com. You can still get a free 15-minute session, but I'm pretty sure that's going away soon. I know I've been saying that for a couple of months. Mary Lou's been hanging on to it, but I think it's going away soon. So I think that's it. I will see you guys Friday and Saturday. I'll be at the club. Mary Lou will not be here, but the rest of the Body Shop crew will, along with Anne.
Yep, I'll be here both nights.
Me
All right,
too.
Me three.
Oh, everybody in the studio tonight will be here this weekend. So come visit. Say hi.
Both nights?
Yes.
Wow. Oh, that was nice. All in unison. All right, guys. We'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Certified free, 7 days a week. That wet ass pussy good. My pull-out game weak. Ooh, yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Swimming in it, baby. I'ma bring a bucket and a mop, darling. Give you everything I got. I'm falling. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Pussy. Beat it up, catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put your pussy in my face. Sweep my nose like a credit card. I'm on top, you wanna ride. Do a giggle while listen to spit in your mouth, girl, while you're looking in my eyes. Your pussy is wet, I'ma take a dive. I'ma tie you up like you're a prize. Let's role play, I wear disguise. I'ma park my Mack truck in your garage. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Swimming in it, baby. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Pussy. Gobble me, swallow me, drip it down inside of me. I gotta jump out before it gets inside of you. Tell me where to put it, but don't tell what you about to do. Talk your shit, baby, bite your lip, girl. Ask for a car while you riding that dick. Oh, I'm on top, you wanna ride. Do a giggle while it's inside. Spit in your mouth, girl, while you're looking in my eyes. Your pussy is wet, I'ma take a dive. I'ma tie you up like you're a prize. Let's role play, I wear disguise. I'ma park my Mack truck in your garage. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm fucking with that wet